What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I am going to be doing a color chart once again. It's going to be for Ultramarine Blue. I think it's a fantastic color. I think you guys are really going to like. Welcome everyone that showed up early in the chat. Thank you so much for smashing the like button. I see Holocron, Library Fox, Optic Razor, Shadow Ward Child, Alejandro. Hello. Welcome. Lovely to see all of you guys here early. Now, I'm just going to let everyone know right now, just to give a little bit breakdown before I start the stream. Also, hello, Neon Wolf, as well. Here is the link, or my email address for the eye project I will be working on. I only have a few more of these color charts to go, and then we will be moving on to the eye project. So if you guys want to participate in the eye project, the email address is tswgstudios.iproject@gmail.com. Now, if you look up on the screen, here is just a little quick example. So as you guys can see, there's 3 photographs of what I would like the preferred lighting and angle to be for this eye project. Also, what to include in the email is the name you'd like me to use for the stream, because I will be painting these in a live stream. So by you sending me this photo, I'm assuming that means you are fine with, the world seeing your eye. I obviously I'm not going to show anyone's full face. This is just the eye project. And then also, because I've gotten some photos where the lighting is a little bit off, some of the photos somebody sent me, I would assume that they have dark brown eyes, but then no, I have light blue eyes. I'm like, what the heck? How did you get a photo of your eye that looks like it's almost black? But people surprise me every day. So make sure you include your eye color as well, because there is some lighting scenarios where I just can't tell. So let's see. If you guys would like to participate in it, again, send it to the email address tswgstudios.iproject@gmail.com. Here are some examples of what it is that I'm looking for. And then again, just include your name that you would like me to use in the live stream. If it's and guys, I'm not going to say anything inappropriate as well, so please do not. And if you do send me something inappropriate, I just will move on to the next person that would like their eye painted. So just cover my bases there. The name you would like me to use in the live stream, guys' names, I don't know, Chris, Sam. If you're a girl, well, I guess Sam can go for a girl. But like Mary or something like that, and maybe the letter, so it's I don't know, Haley G or something like that, if you don't want obviously to have your last name out there, or your screen name. If Neon Wolf wanted me to paint his eye, but he wanted me to call him Neon Wolf, it would be painting Neon Wolf's eye. So people that aren't familiar with the chat would probably be very confused about what I'm painting, but they'd come in looking for a wolf eye, and it's like, oh no, it's a human eye. So I just wanted to get that out of the way right now, and then we are going to get back to my painting. So let me move over to my other screen. But hello, welcome. I'm actually glad that it's crystal clear right now. That's what happens when there's not a little kid playing Fortnite. Makes a world of a difference, right? So today I'm going to be mixing Ultramarine Blue. Now, this is probably one of the most popular colors out there. So if you've seen this color, I would not be surprised if you're already familiar with it. Now we're going to go from white to cadmium yellow light. Oh, I got my hair on there. Cadmium red light, cobalt teal, cerulean blue, quinacridone magenta, yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, viridian, burnt umber, and ivory black. So that is the order of operations today. And excuse me, guys, I'm getting the hiccups. I tried to get rid of them before the stream started, and I was like, oh, I got to get going. I know I started a little bit late, so I apologize to anyone if you waited too long. I noticed with YouTube, if I set the streams earlier and then set them later, so YouTube has a few hours to notify people, that's usually when I get the largest audience. But I have decided that I kind of want to get back into my plush painting, and I have some that came in, and I'm like, gosh, I just want to paint this. I just want to paint this. And so I spent my time today, when I should have been filming a YouTube video, doing a setup for a still life painting. So that's what I did today. It's the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. I finally got like the King of Hearts plushie, and so I want to do a painting of Alice in Wonderland, but like the villains and stuff. So I had all of my plushies. I set them all up real nice, and I think I got a great photo reference for this. So we'll see how that goes. I was like, maybe I should just paint that on a live stream for you guys. If you guys are interested in seeing like just me sit there for like 12 hours painting. I think that would be fun. It'd also be a great way for me to get the watch hours up on this channel. Okay, so that's a good transition right there. Also, I'm very happy with the quality of this stream, which I can't say very often, right? This one a little lighter. I think that's good. Perfect. Also, if you are new here, please smash the like button, please, and thank you. I'd greatly appreciate that. Help me out in the algorithms. I really appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. I know that this is like my smaller channel that's, I didn't used to do as much on, but now I'm like, I really want to grow this thing. I got really inspired by watching a lot of like other art YouTube channels to try to get an idea of how I want this one to be. One thing I do know is I do need a better camera. And yeah, I don't know anything about cameras, so I'm just kind of like, ugh, it's going to be expensive, so I kind of got to save up for a new camera. It sucks. That's all. Your life is just saving up money so you can buy things that are expensive. It's like you got to save up money for a house. You got to save up money for a car. It's just, I hate it. It's like, why does everything have to be expensive? Why does everything you need have to be expensive? Except for some food. And then the food that is affordable, it's bad for you. And it's like, well, damn it. Like, can't I catch a freaking break in life? Like, really? Once you start painting the eyes, will take off. I hope so. I would love to just do a painting stream every single day with you guys. I think that would be really, really fun and just like creatively rewarding for me, because it'd be a new person every single day. And that's kind of like one of the things I always tell people when people ask me for advice, because people ask me for advice all the time. I'm like, gosh, I don't know what else to tell you aside from like, if you want to get better at something, you have to do it every single day. And I know that sounds cliche, but I mean, that's really how it works. You want to be better at drawing. Okay, draw every single day. I don't care if you're drawing a line every single day. Guess what? At the end of a year, if you've drawn a line, a perfectly straight line every single day for a year, well, guess what? You're going to be able to draw that line with your eyes closed. So it's extremely important. You just practice. And a lot of people like eyes. It's like the eyes are the windows to your soul. All right, there we go. We got green. Well, I guess cadmium yellow and cadmium yellow light and ultramarine blue. Now we are going into cadmium red light. Let me get that. Where's that paintbrush? I keep losing the paintbrush I've been using to do this. Oh, there it is. It's like I've been wanting to get new paintbrushes for plein air painting. And there's this one artist, and he did this like collab with this brush company, and I want his paintbrushes so bad. And I checked them. I'm like, oh, I know it's like art supplies are expensive, but holy shit. because I've been using the same brushes for like a decade. Like, look at this brush. Look at how old and like used this brush is. So when I see like nice, brand new, clean brushes, I'm like, ooh, that's nice. And then I remember, oh yeah, I had to pay this much when I first bought my brushes. But I mean, they do last a long time. So you do have to think about that. But I'm just like, you want something new and clean, but it's going to look like trash in like a week after oil painting, no matter how much, at least from what I found, no matter how much you try to take care of it, it's oil painting is very destructive. And so it's never going to be 100%. Right, especially with me, I'm so messy and stuff when I'm painting. And like, there's some people that it's like, I won't let the brush touch the metal. And I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Why don't you just like get the stick up your ass and just fucking paint? If I'm worried about not getting paint on the metal of my paintbrush, then I'm not going to be focused on the actual painting, right? All right, there we go. That's another nice transition. So that was cadmium red light with ultramarine blue. There we go. Nice transition right there. It's going to be a very blue stream today. Now we are moving on to cobalt teal. This is going to be a very pretty blue. I can already tell. Very well. To be fair, I have done most of these before. It's nice though when you get to see them all as one. You know. Somebody emailed me and they're like, Anna, can I buy your color mixes? And I was like, why would you want to buy this? This is not like a work of art. This is just like me messing around on a YouTube live stream just to be a little instructional. They're like, no, I want them. I want them. And I was like, what? Why? And they're like, just auction them off on Ethan's stream and I'll buy them from you. And I was like, I don't feel right about selling my testers, you know? I don't know. Is that just me? Like, is that weird? Should I feel weird about that? Or you guys think it's like justified? Like, no, Anna, it's like, it's just a tester. Don't sell it. You'd be ripping somebody off. Do it? Probably a weirdo. Let's see. Yeah, some people are OCD about painting. Yeah, I'm pretty OCD actually, but not when it comes to art. Like, if you guys saw like my jewelry or like my clothes, like I'm a little bit OCD the way I keep some of my things. But when it comes to painting, I'm like chaotic. And that's the only way I feel like to work because, and I try this, I always try to get a little bit better, but I'm one of those people that if there's an empty space on my desk, I have to fill it with something. And I watch like some videos where like the person's studio is like immaculate. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm clean. I don't like dirt or stuff like that. But it's like right here, there's an empty space and it's driving me fucking crazy. I feel like something should be there. Something needs to occupy that space. And there's this one theory that when you are working, you shouldn't have drawers, which I'm bad about. I do have drawers, but you should have everything in your sight, right? You should be able to see everything. All of the tools should be right there, hand, like, an arm's length away, and you should just be able to reach in and grab it, whatever you need. And so I really like that. And so I'm just like, well, sometimes you do run out of shelf space. So it's like desk space. Every square inch of this needs to be utilized. All right. Here we go. Alrighty. Here we go. Now we're adding the ultramarine blue. This is cerulean blue, by the way. Cerulean blue mixed with ultramarine blue. This is what a lot of people mix to get like nice, pretty skies. Nice, pretty skies. Somebody was like, Anna, you're doing a Bob Ross thing? I'm like, no, I'm doing a me thing. I don't remember Bob Ross ever doing like color mixing shows, but maybe I could be wrong. I was never really much of a landscape artist, even though, I mean, that's what you do when you're doing plein air painting. But I like Bob Ross. All right, there we go. You can't really see much there, but that's just because I did load up my brush with that, so there's a lot of cerulean. But you can kind of see the transition in person, not as much on camera though, so I apologize to that. Maybe I don't want to add a little white, but we'll see. Also, there's 31 people here. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the like button. I'd appreciate that. Thank you everyone for helping my watch hours. I appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going in with Chrome Acronome Magenta. Chrome Acronome Magenta. Such a fun word. Such a fun word. This is going to make a beautiful violet. All right, now we're going back in with Ultramarine Blue. So the Munchkin, I was like, all right, I'm going to go stream, no Fortnite. And she's like, what? No Fortnite? And I was like, yeah, but I'm only going to stream for like half an hour probably. And she's like, you never stream for half an hour. I was like, no, it's an art stream. And she's like, I don't believe you. You stream for a long time. And Peaches was like, no. He's like, when she does an art stream, he's like, it actually goes by pretty fast. And I was like, oh, do I really stream that long, like regularly? And I was like, oh, fuck, you know what? I probably do. And I'm yelling at them, and you guys can't be on the internet. You guys can't do anything. And like, well, Peach has his like phone, so he just takes it off like the Wi-Fi and stuff. But it's stupid. It's like you pay for the highest speed internet that is available, and it still fucking sucks. It's like, well, what's the point of paying you guys this much money a month if my service is gonna suck, you know? All right. Got a very pretty violet transition right there. And in case you guys are wondering, that's number 6. That's number 6. So when I ask you when combination was your favorite, that will be for you guys to remember the numbers. All right, now we are moving on to Yellow Ochre. Yellow Ochre. Mm-hmm. The server determines the speed? Is that a thing? Was everyone just on StreamYards? And so it was just going slow? By the way, guys, how is the clarity of this stream? Can you guys let me know in the chat? Is it good or is it bad? Like, how is the picture? I really hope it's not bad. Good. Yeah, I mean, it looks good up on my screen. I could be wrong, though. Good clarity. Okay, cool. All right, we're going in with Yellow Ochre with Ultramarine Blue. This is going to be a fun little transition. Oh, I actually got the perfect amount on my brush for this one. There we go. That was perfect. Perfect. All right. So that was Yellow Ochre and Ultramarine Blue. That was number 7. Now we're moving on to Alizarin Crimson. Alizarin Crimson. Let's see. I can see the hair on your knuckles. Go fuck yourself, Cecil. All right. Here we go. Alizarin Crimson. This is number 8. Number 8. All right, going in on here. Now, Alizarin Crimson is a staining color, so I do have to move kind of fast. Not that I haven't been this whole time, but you gotta. It's Alizarin Crimson. It's like you gotta move. Pronto. See, I don't know if you guys can see through there. It's it already is stained my canvas. Okay, let's get a little bit. Let's load up that one. To go back through this with some Alizarin Crimson on it. This one I'll have to do a few times just to get this right. It's going to be a darker. This is what sometimes I'll use to mix black. So Alizarin Crimson and Ultramarine Blue get really dark really quickly. So I hope you guys can see that okay. Also, if you guys are just joining, there's 46 people here. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the like button, please, and thank you. And since there are a lot of new people here, I'm just going to go over the eye project one more time. So once I'm done with all these color mixing charts, which I only have 2 left now, I only have Viridian and Burnt Umber after Ultramarine Blue, I want to do an eye project where I paint an eye every stream. And so if you guys would like to participate in that and have your eye painted, then this is the criteria. So there's some examples of like the angle and the lighting, and then what I would like you to email me, like a photo of your eye. And again, this is going to be 100% free, me painting your eye, and it's going to be in a live stream. And so, like, I'm not charging you for me to paint your eye. I'm going to keep the paintings. If you would like to volunteer and have me paint your eyeball on a live stream, go ahead and email me at tswgstudios.eyeproject@gmail.com. And what to include is a photo and your name that you would like me to use for the title of the live stream. And then what color your eye is. I had to explain this earlier. Somebody sent me a photo where their eyes were like super in shadow, and I thought their eyes were like dark brown, and they're like, oh no, my eyes are blue. And I was like, what? How do you get like light blue in like this? So just in case your eyes are extra dark, or maybe there's something wrong with like maybe your photo is lit by artificial light, so it's a very cool photo and your eyes are green instead of blue, but I see blue. So let me know what your eye color is, and then what name you would like to use in, or me to use in the title of the live stream. So that's the criteria if you would like to participate in the eye project. So let me know. I want to try to stream, at least every other day where I'm doing a painting of an eye, and I'll just stream from start to finish, and you guys will be here with me, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So if you'd like to participate in that, here's all the information for you. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Now let's get back to mixing colors. So now I'm moving on to Viridian. So Viridian and Ultramarine Blue. This is also these last 3 of them. It's going to be, this is how you can mix colors to get black. You want like cool blacks, but Burnt Umber and Ultramarine Blue is the go-to for people or for artists who want to paint and not have black in their palette. Not to have black in their palette, because some artists are like that. They're like, real black doesn't exist unless it's in a black hole, so I can't use it in my painting. It's like, why would you limit yourself? But I get it. Some people like that challenge. I'm trying to do a little cooler here. So yeah, it's like to each their own. I personally use black. I don't give a shit. I'm just like, I'm not trying to paint the real world. I'm trying to paint beautiful paintings. And if I have to, sometimes I will use a limited palette, but that's most likely because I can't find the paint that I need for it. So it's like, all right, limited palette today. I can't find this color, so I'll just use this color. But I try not to use a lot of blacks when I'm painting like skin color. I'll use like Burnt Umber and tone down from there if I need to. All right, there we go. There's Viridian mixed with Ultramarine Blue. Now we are moving on to Burnt Umber and Ultramarine Blue. And I know this is very dark, so you might not be able to see the transition very well, but trust me, it is there. All right, Burnt Umber. Burnt Umber. And my cricket is back. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Little cricket. Little cricket. All right, this one's a little too watery, so I'll probably have to go through this one a couple times. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's pretty dark. All right, that's a pretty good transition right there. Pretty good transition. And that one was number 10. Now we are moving on to black. Moving on to ivory black. Ivory black, everyone. All right, there we go. Ready to see this, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? All right, there we go. With some ultramarine blue in with black. Yes. Yes. All right, there we go. Let's get a little bit more in there. I want this to be a little bit thicker. Oh, you guys can actually kind of see it. All right, well, I think that's as good as that's going to get. Oh, you guys can barely see that. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see the transition, but it looks great, if I do say so myself. So out of all of these transitions, let me know in the chat what number is your favorite. Let's see. All right, so this is number 1 is titanium white mixed with ultramarine blue. Then number 2 is cadmium yellow light. Number 3 is cadmium red light. That's that row. Number 4 is cobalt teal. Number 5 is cerulean blue. Number 6 is quinacridone magenta. Number 7 is yellow ochre. Number 8 is alizarin crimson. Number 9 is viridian. Number 10 is burnt umber. And number 11 is ivory black. So let me know in the chat what numbers you guys like. 2, 6, and 7. 2, 6, and 7. So 2 is cadmium yellow. 6 is quinacridone magenta. And then 7 is yellow ochre. All right, nice, nice, nice. 6, 6, 4, 2, and 4. Let's see, 1, 4, and 5. 4 and 5 is cobalt. Oh, so you like the blues. You just like blue. Let's see. I see a lot of 6s and 4s. So 4 and 6s. So cobalt teal. I don't know why. That one doesn't make too much of a transition in my opinion. But I guess you like sky color. And then 6, which is the beautiful violet color. So ultramarine blue is one of those colors that when you mix with other ones, you get a pretty full palette right here, as you guys can see. So the reason why I do these is so that way when somebody is maybe getting into painting and, you don't have to go buy every single tube of paint that exists, because you can just use these colors and it can create an entire color palette, So you guys can go through and you guys can achieve these colors. And guess you can even go and where you take 3 different colors and you can mix them. And so that's how you achieve certain ones. So if you know that quinacridone magenta, when it has white in it, it has a certain type of radiance. And then when you mix it with like ultramarine blue, so you can create like a nice lavender color with those colors all mixed up together. So yeah, fun stuff, isn't it? It's cool when you get into color 3. I see Chris Stanley says he likes number 8. So that's Alizarin Crimson. Alizarin Crimson. All right. Nice. Let me try to tilt this so you guys can see that pretty well. No. Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, I got through that one pretty easily. And that one was a pretty fast-moving one. So, guys, the only ones I have left are Viridian and then Burnt Umber. And then I am done with these, and we will be moving on to the eye project. So I changed the title of my streams from now on. Whenever I do a live stream on this channel, it's going to be called Inside the Artist Studio, and then whatever project I'm painting. So if it's the eye project, then it'll say Inside the Artist Studio, eye project, and then it'll say whose name, which one is on that. So that's going to be a little, if you ever want to check and see if I'm doing it. It's kind of an ode to one of my favorite shows. And James Lipton was one of my heroes, so it's just a little ode to that. So that's going to be now the names of my my streams when I do streams on here, because you're inside my studio painting along with me. So that is just like a fun little ode to one of my heroes. All right, so let's do a little breakdown of the eye project once again, guys. Once again. So before I end the stream, also there's 50 people here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Smash the like button. But once I am done with these color palettes, I'm going to be moving on to the eye project. And so this is what it is. I will be doing a painting of an eye every time, or like every day. Every day or every other day, I'm going to try to do it. So these are some photo references of what I'm looking for as far as lighting and stuff. If you would like me to paint your eye, send me a picture that looks like that. You do not need to send me a picture of your entire face. Just take a quick photo of your eye where the lighting is kind of like this and the clarity, much better than the Captain Kirk one. So as far as clarity, go for the bottom two photos. But so what you would include in your email is a photo of your eye, the name you'd like me to use for the stream. So example, if Chris Stanley wants me to paint his eye, but he doesn't want to put Chris Stanley, he could just put Chris. Like, that's the name I would like you to use in the live stream. And then what your eye color is, because there's some photos that are lit very creatively, which I don't recommend. I'd recommend something like this that I have up here. But so let's say the eye color in the bottom corner, the lowest one there that's got that green check mark on it, somebody had something lit like that, but a little bit more dark, and I assumed that their eye color is brown. They're like, no, my eyes are light blue. I was like, what? All right. So include your eye color there. And also maybe if the lighting's a little bit interesting and I can't tell if you have can't tell if you have blue or green eyes. So just let me know your eye color. And if it's specific, like, oh, I have hazel eyes. So like the rim of it is brown and the center of it is green. So it's like, let me know if you do have hazel and what kind of hazel and whatnot like that. So these are just examples. Also, if you want to participate in that, email me at tswgstudios.iproject@gmail.com, and I will look at the photos, get back to you about it, and I'll try to let the person know what day I'm going to be painting their eye. So I'll email them letting them know that I'll be painting their eye that day and stuff like that. So if you guys want to participate, that's where to do it. The info and everything will be in the description of this video. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please take a minute, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and until next time, everyone, I'll be painting Viridian Green. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really gonna need it. Bye, everyone.